Good afternoon, I'm Georgia Hill.
And I am Timothy Sasanga, and here's today's headlines.
And finally, radio and TV presenter, best known for Supermarket Sweep, Dale Winton has died at home, aged 62. Knife crimes in the UK have increased by 21% in comparison to last year, particularly in London. We now have our crime correspondent Aisha Rahman discussing the rates of stabbings.
Hello Aisha, thank you for joining us today.
NASA has launched its new project to discover life beyond our solar system. Its new planet-hunting spacecraft will examine 85% of cosmic bodies that may sustain life. Our correspondent Adam Pearce has more on the story.
A US airline, Southwest Airlines Flight 1380, made an emergency landing in the Philippines after a window, wings and fuselage were damaged. The Boeing 737-700 was en route from New York's LaGuardia Airport to Dallas, Texas, with 143 passengers and 5 crew when the incident happened.
7 passengers were injured and 1 dead. Witnesses say an engine on the plane's left side blew. A gust of shrapnel blew out the window, sucking a woman from the plane. She was pulled back in by other passengers, but she died of blunt trauma. Early findings show that the engine fan blade was missing.
A child of the Windrush generation died while trying to prove he was British. The mother of the child, who died last month after spending a year trying to prove he was British, has accused Prime Minister Theresa May of shameful behaviour.
Dexter Bristol collapsed and died on the street in London on Thursday 29th of March, just before Easter. His mother, Santina Bristol, stated that the 58-year-old had spent the last 12 months of his life trying to prove he was not an illegal immigrant. Dexter arrived in Britain from Grenada on his mother's British passport in 1968 when he was just 8 years old.
She further claimed that he had not left the country since then and had never needed a passport until new immigration laws were introduced requiring employers to check a prospective employee's papers before he can be hired. Dexter was fired from his cleaning job in 2017 because he could not produce a passport, and his benefits were terminated because he could not prove he had the right to be a resident in the UK, according to Miss Bristol.
The family had been trying to gather documentation to prove his right to remain in the UK, but before they could end the case, he was already dead. The former NHS nurse believes her son had become very depressed in the months leading up to his death.
Now here's Charlie Lane with the weather.
Thanks, guys.
That's all from us now.
From Georgia, me and the rest of Brighton Broadcasting News, have a good afternoon.
Bye-bye.